Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel, and we are gonna be doing straightening my hair and trying to do makeup. You just threw up all over this. Well, let's try it because I have a son that's like needy. So the only thing I'm doing with my hair is straightening it. Stop being needy. You don't need that in. So, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about because it's like, it's not really nothing to talk about. Well, I can tell you, like, how old I was when I had a kid. So, I was 14 when I got pregnant, and now I was 15 when I gave birth, and now he's turning 1. He's gonna turn 1 in like and can you stop? In a couple of weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. No, you're not allowed to touch it. In 2 weeks, he's gonna be 1. More than like less than a week. Here, try this. I'm only saying like baby because it's like he don't listen to me. But my mom's reaction was like furious. Like she did not like that I got pregnant at 14 years old. She was like, "Oh, what you gonna do about it? Like, do you want to keep the kid? Do you not want to keep the kid? Do you want to get an abortion?" Like, you know. And we were like out of like Reading. We were in Florida. Like, so I was hesitant. I didn't go to school at all. I went online, but after I had him, I didn't do school. Like, I did partial of school, and then I didn't really do school. So the people who are like young moms, like first time moms, it's hard. Like, it's hard having a kid. Like, it's super hard. You get no sleep, you get migraines, you get annoyed, you get furious, you get mad at them for crying for no reason after you've done everything in your possible way. Like, it is, and like you say stuff that you don't even want to say. Like me, like I say, oh my, like Leon is annoying. He ain't annoying. He just don't know what to. Like, you don't know what to expect while you have a kid. It's all about the genes and stuff. I try my best to be a good mom as much as I can. There's not a lot of things like, some things you're gonna get used to, and you're gonna know, like, oh yeah, like I know how to change a diaper, I know how to feed kids, like stuff like that. Bae. But like, always listen to your son's doctor or your daughter's doctor. If they say, oh yeah, you need to go to the doctor, another doctor, because there's something wrong with your kid, do it. Because you don't want to be late than sorry. You know, you'd rather be late than sorry. Or early than sorry. Babe. What? Can you close the door? Come on. But there's like a lot of things that you won't know until you have the baby. Like me, I didn't know what the hell to do. Like, I mean, I had baby brothers. Like, I had twin brothers, and so I learned what to do and how to change a diaper and how to feed them, how to hold them, how to care for them and stuff like that. And can you stop whining? Of course, stop whining. Then you should go banana. But like I'm saying, like you will learn how to like do stuff on your own. If someone's telling you what to do with your child, like just nod your head and move on, because you just sitting there and keep going back and forth with the person that's like telling you, oh yeah, you should do this for your child, you should do this for your child. Here. You shouldn't. Don't listen to them, because they're just gonna give you probably the wrong advice than telling you, oh yeah, I'm giving you the right advice and you should listen to me. It don't matter if it comes from your mom, it don't matter if it comes from your father, it don't matter if it comes from your auntie, it don't matter if it comes from your cousin. Don't listen to them, because you don't even know if they know what they're doing. You don't know if they were doing correctly when you were a baby. Like stuff like that. If you want to do a gender reveal, I would advise you to buy stuff before the party happens, because you don't want to wait like, oh, I'm gonna wait because there's probably gonna be like a lot of people, and then there's not a lot of people, and then you barely get anything, and then you gotta hurry up and rush before you even have the baby. So I advise you to buy stuff before you throw like baby shower or a gender reveal. Like buy neutral stuff, and then buy like diapers and wipes. I advise you to buy number 1 diapers, more number 1 and 2 newborn, because if your doctor says your baby's coming out small and you feel like you want to buy all newborn stuff, then go ahead. But I advise you to do 0 to 3, like when they're born, buy more 0 to 3, because babies grow out of stuff really fast. And I learned my lesson from getting stuff, because it's like, you don't want to buy too much of the same size, and then they grow all out of that, and you have like so much things that they didn't fit in and stuff like that. So yeah, I advise you not to have a kid at my age, because there's a chance you won't have the baby, there's a chance that you're not ready for the baby and you act a certain way, there's a chance you have preeclampsia. Like, there's so much you need to think about before having a baby. Like, I knew I was gonna have preeclampsia. I knew I was probably gonna have, there was like a death chance of me dying and he living, or he's dying and I'm living. Like, stuff like that. Like, you don't want to have a baby at our age, like my age, because like there's so much that like females like don't know. Like, your mom's gonna tell you, oh yeah, this is probably gonna happen. My mom told me when I was pregnant, when I was like 8 months pregnant, oh, there's a chance that you might die and he might die, or you might live and he might die, or there's gonna be a chance of them asking me who wants to survive and who wants to die. But again, my mom is always saying something like that. My mom is either saying, oh yeah, be careful with this and that. She's always trying to to jinx something. But that's okay because she's trying to warn you onto what would happen if it's not. But I pushed my mom away. Like, I'd be like, okay, Mom, you're trying to jinx this. Like, I don't want you to jinx this and it happens. Like, something like that. Shh. Here. You know what I mean? Like, try to do everything, try to give yourself advice. If you need advice, do it correctly, because some people don't take advice correctly and then they do the opposite. If you know you're the type of person that takes things and then be like, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to them, and do the opposite of people are saying, then don't take anybody's advice, because some people out there be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ask for advice, but if it sounds wrong, I'm not gonna do it. Like, don't do that. If you know that you're gonna do that, don't like, take anybody's advice if you're gonna do that. Like, that's something that you don't want to do, because at the end of the day, you gotta take people's advice if you like it or not. Because I learned the hard way. I didn't like my grandma's advice. I didn't like my dad's advice, and you know what? I took it. But them telling me not to kiss my baby, them telling me stuff like that. Girl, kiss your baby. Kiss your baby. It's your baby. It came out of you. It got your DNA. Like, it got your germs. Like, kiss your damn baby. I mean, if you would have had, like, an infection on your lips or something, then don't kiss your baby. But if it's, like, you're fine, you don't have nothing, then kiss your baby. Don't be tired. Don't let anybody tell you not to do anything to your child. If you want to change your child's diaper every 20 minutes because you don't want them to have a rash, then do that. If they have diarrhea and you see other people letting their child, you're letting people sit around with their child's poop in their diaper for a whole hour, don't do that. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be the one dealing with them screaming and hollering because they have a rash and they don't want you to wipe their butt. That's what I had to do with him. Another one, don't make your son or your daughter needy. I have a needy child, and it is the devil. Like, it's bad. Like, there's something about having a kid that is so needy, and it's annoying, and it's draining. Having a kid is draining. I mean, some people will be like, it's a miracle. Babies are a miracle. Yes, they are, but it's a cost that comes with it. And another one, if you decide to stay with your partner while having the baby, stay with your partner while you're having the baby. Don't be like, oh my God, I'm gonna stay with my partner, and then y'all break up a couple months later because it's so hard. Don't do that. You're just ruining it for yourself and for your child. Like, don't do that. Like, there's something that you don't want to do because that's so difficult. But I'm trying to give you advice because it's like I went through half of the things I'm giving you advice for, and it was so freaking hard. So don't do stupid stuff while you have a kid, because kids come with complications. They come with a cost. They come with money. When I mean like they come with money, like you have to pay. You have to buy thousands of dollars for them to actually be happy. Don't think, oh yeah, this is $5. This is probably gonna last. No, you gotta buy something that's like $20 for it to last. Like this. This is almost $30. This at least lasts him, for 10 of these, it lasts him a whole month. Or a month and a half. One thing that is okay is, it's okay to say you want to, it's okay to say that you want to breastfeed, and then then don't breastfeed, and then you don't breastfeed like a month after. That's okay. If you think that your boobs are not enough for your baby, then that's fine. Then go on and ask your child's pediatrician what milk would be good for your child, so your child is not colically, your child doesn't have too much gas, your child doesn't have diarrhea, your child don't have an upset stomach, like stuff like that. You gotta look out for stuff like that, because if you don't, then it's just gonna be too difficult, too hard, and you're just putting more pressure on yourself for it to keep and don't guess what would be good for your child, and don't go back and forth, back to back on different formulas, because that will upset his stomach or her stomach. If you're in a bad situation or a bad household, take yourself out of that bad household, because remember, you're having a kid. You're having a newborn baby. A newborn baby don't need to be raised in like an area that is bad for you. No, you can't have it. It's hot. Try to find a better place for you and your child, so there's not any there's no bad influencers, bad, mean, disrespectful people around you while you're taking care of your child. I'm trying to give you advice for the better, and if you don't want my advice, take it or leave it. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna force somebody. I'm not gonna force somebody to take my advice that don't want my advice, and stuff like that. Because if someone don't want your advice, don't be mad over it. If someone don't want to take your opinion, and don't get mad over it. There's little things happen. There's so much in life that you will go through when you have a child, and you will not understand until later on, when you're later on in your life, later on in your future. Of course, the newborn stage is hard, the toddler stage is hard, the big kid stage is hard, the potty training is hard, the listening stage is hard, the teenage stage is hard. Everything is going to be hard until they move on their own. When they understand everything on their own, when life catches up to them, and they oh my god, I can't do this, but I can do this. I need to learn this, but I don't want to learn that. I want these friends, but I don't want these friends. Or I'm getting bullied, let me go talk to a teacher, and not let me bully back. Stuff like that. You gotta think about things when you have a child, because when you don't learn things, and you don't want to learn things, and you're being bipolar about everything catches up. Everything bites you in the ass, because you're not understanding, you're not being considerate, you're not, you gotta be the best you are. Because if you're not, then you're shit, why is my baby doing this? Why is my child doing this? You gotta be so considerate about yourself, because if you're not, then it's you're not doing enough, or you're doing too much. You gotta think about it. You probably can't hear me because my phone's on this wood, but I tried it. I'm doing let me do my hair. Let me do my hair while I'm talking about having how I had a baby and opinions. I'm not being mean to my son. You can't touch. Alright, you can go on the floor. Leon, you can't touch it. It's hot. I'm not being mean to my son. If everybody in the comments is gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's being like so rude to her son, his only one. No, I'm not being rude to my son. I'm only telling him, no, you can't touch this. It's too hot. You're gonna burn yourself. I'm yelling at you for a big reason. Then I'm yelling at him for a big reason. This is hot. I can't put it nowhere else or it's gonna catch fire. So I lay it here. He wants to sit on my lap. If he wants to put If he wants to put his shoulders up here, then he has to keep his distance. He's only one. He's not gonna learn until he actually hits it. Again, he is a very needy boy. He's needy. He wants this, he wants that. He don't want that, he wants this. Like, he's so needy. So I am an amazing mom. I'm an amazing mom. He takes a shower. He eats. He eats whatever I eat. He drinks bottles. He takes naps. He gets his diaper changed every hour. That's normal. He gets his diaper changed every hour unless he poops, then he gets changed like that. If he has a really bad cough or a fever 103, he's going to the hospital. He watches Miss Rachel. That makes you learn sign language, that makes you speak, that makes you like learn things. What's an apple, what's a banana, what's a duck, like things like that. Like, yes, I am a good mother, but once it comes to things that's gonna harm my child, of course I'm gonna raise my voice, and of course I'm gonna take my child away from things that's gonna hurt him. So but everybody's a good mother. Unless you're doing something you're not supposed to as a mother, then you're a good mother. Putting rules and putting regulations down for your child is normal, unless you're being too strict and just doing this purposely so they do stuff. You don't want to be too strict and they're like, oh yeah, my mom's too strict, but I'm gonna be sneaky. You don't want to be too strict and you don't want to be too like, you have rules and regulations, but you're cool and you gotta understand things. Like something like that. That's who I am as a mother. Like, I am cool, I am nice, I'm respectful, but when it comes to something that you burnt yourself, didn't you? When it comes to something that is like gonna make you go in danger, or that's something that's gonna harm you and put you in harm's way, I have to be strict about it. But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I only wanted to talk about like being a mother and how being a mother is, and seeing you straighten my hair, which is frizzy, and yeah. I'm gonna be editing stuff. I'm gonna try to edit this as much as I can, so people will not be like, oh my god, I'm only gonna watch this for 3 seconds. I can see everybody that views my stuff and like they're watching it for 3 seconds and then ignoring it. But that's okay. People are probably gonna be like, oh my god, this is boring because it's not edited. I'm gonna try to edit this video as much as I can, but if I can't edit it, I'm gonna just say it in my script. I didn't edit it. I know it's probably gonna be boring, but please subscribe and like my video. Again, please subscribe and like my video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a good day. Bye, peoples.